If you clicked on this video, this message is for you. You're moving through a reset right now. Something is aligning, slowly clicking into place in a way that finally makes sense. So stay here. Your soul is meant to hear this. Welcome in, my beautiful Capricorn friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's call in spirit, open up the space, and see what it is your soul is meant to hear today. So Capricorn, we're going to start with an energy that is coming in for you. So we are getting for you social status. Look at that. There's going to be a spotlight on your social status in some way. So the message for you is you will reach the heights of fame and society. You, Capricorn, will reach the heights of fame and society. And perhaps this is not something that you are aiming for, but because this energy is coming in, this is what's beginning for you. You're going to feel everything responding to you that is in harmony with your social status rising up. So don't get arrogant here. They want you to be mindful. Don't get arrogant. So I love this for you. This is where you're going to see a lot of success in something that you are doing that I feel feels true to you. And there's something here you've been wanting to start, or something that you've been wanting to put more energy towards. And I feel that this is your sign that you are meant to actually do that. So there's something here that is unblocking. Spirit is bringing this into your awareness so you can participate in the releasing and letting go of whatever this block is. So we're getting black magic. And if you experienced black magic, so the message here is negative energies are hindering your growth and success. This is where, you find yourself waking up in the morning just feeling a little bit negative, and you continue having these kinds of odd experiences. This is where spirit is almost like breaking that spell and getting you back on track. Okay, so cleanse your energy. Defend yourself against spiritual attacks and remove harmful curses or any other forms of black magic, while also cleansing and protecting yourself from further attacks. So, lighting sage, Palo Santo, or even incense. It is about defending yourself by not allowing these energies to invade or interfere in your energetic space. I don't believe in black magic. I don't feel like it can touch me. And maybe I'm naive, but I've never felt that it's ever had a hold on me. So, and maybe people might think that I've been told maybe there's black magic. That's why you're experiencing this. I'm like, yeah, no, I don't believe in that. I'm not going to give that power. Right? So we're going to pull 3 tarot cards and see what else is coming in for you. So we are getting the Magician. You are the creator. So this is a role that you're going to find yourself stepping into. Perhaps you have been desiring to attract something into your life, to experience something. This is an opportunity for you to unleash your energy in the world to bring this in. So you are the leader, you are the authority. You have that power of choice. That is the Magician. So the Magician is a major arcana card. This energy is going to be prominent in your world, in your life. However, it does tend to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others are going to feel this subtly. And the infinity symbol is in this card as well. So I feel that that might be a sign, some sort of significance around that infinity symbol. We have the 2 of Cups. So we have an alignment that is taking place. You are stepping into a higher purpose, a higher calling. Capricorn, this is why you have social status. I feel that you are here to share with the world, whatever that is, through your creativity. So you are aligning to this, you're aligning to people. And I feel people are going to be important on the journey you're stepping into. So 2 of Cups, and we have the World card. The world is in your hands. You are the creator of your reality. This is a reminder of that. So you are a powerful manifester. You pack a punch. Your energy is incredibly potent this year. We are moving through spring equinox right now. a brand new astrological new year. And we also have the sun entering the sign of Aries. So we have a lot of supportive energies coming in from the universe, right? So know that it's there. The World card, another major arcana card for you. So there's something big happening for you, Capricorn. So I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. Whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And that is my favorite part, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. I'm feeling a little bit nervous, Capricorn. So maybe there is a little bit of fear. Maybe it has to do with being in the public eye. Perhaps you feel like you have imposter syndrome that's coming up. You know, when I first started my YouTube channel, I used to use my hands and do the cards. And my husband kept saying to me, you got to be on camera. Like, people connect more if you're in front of the camera. And I said, you know what? You're right. They do. Like, that's what I'm trying to do, is build a connection, share a message and experience with you, waking up your awareness, or, you know, whatever it is that I'm meant to do here. And I was scared to be on camera. Like, I didn't know what to say. My brain would freeze. And I still have little bits of this when I'm doing my live events. Before I go on live, I'm like going through it. I'm just like moving through the anxiety, like the fear. I don't know why. I just do. So I get over it, right? But it's practice. You got to practice and you'll get better at it. So I feel this is a message coming in for you as well. So before I continue on here, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. So, you know, getting in front of camera, I remember when I was working in my 9-to-5 job, we had a camera crew come in and give me a script and get me to say something. And I butchered it and it never went on the actual video. And I was like, oh, right. So to me, that was confirmation that I'm not meant to be on camera. And boy, was I wrong. And I feel that Spirit is encouraging you to show up every single day and stay consistent and practice, because you are going to master this craft. It's already deep down inside of you. And I've learned over the course of my life so far that, you know, some of the things that we feel we're weak at are actually what we're meant to work at to make it a great strength. And that's kind of how I've been moving through my world. I feel some of you are as well. And there's something here about you, Capricorn. I don't know what it is. I don't know how to describe it. It's a spark. And I feel this spark is getting bigger and bigger. And that spark, there's again a purpose and a reason. I feel you are meant to show up in the world. This is why you have the World card. And I feel Spirit is inspiring you and encouraging you to do what it is that is calling your heart. There's something here that's been sitting there. Maybe you've always wanted to make a movie. We have so many tools now that allow us to actually make a film. And, you know, it's you starting somewhere, right? And, you know, in my own experience, the only way I knew I would be able to make something work like this YouTube channel was by actually doing it and showing up and actually seeing if I could make it work with the powers that I have, which is I'm very disciplined. Sometimes I can be loose with that discipline, but for the most part, I'm pretty good with having structure. And it's because I've always had structure in my life since childhood. And for some of us, that's not easy. Some of us, it's hard. And it's even hard for me because I still struggle with some things in my life with structure and discipline, right? So it's not about being hard on yourself. It's about showing up. And maybe you showed up this week. Maybe you showed up twice next week. You know, it's kind of like, okay, let's keep that as a focal point. Yes, life does happen, but we're working on what we want to create. We're not worried about the external energies. Nothing from the outside can actually come in and steer us in the wrong direction, because I feel that because we are aware, you are aware, that is your power. That is your power. And I feel they're trying to show you this in your experience in some way. You might be seeing themes of this, characters in movies that are rising up and standing and speaking their truth, living their truth, right? There may be themes of this around you. And Spirit wants you to understand, Capricorn, that the energy that you put out there, the words that you're speaking, the actions that you're taking, and the thoughts that you are thinking are energy vibrations that are rippling out into the world. They're coming back to you. This is what the infinity symbol is representing in my mind's eye right now. So there are things that are coming into place. Everything is falling into place. And this is the universe responding to you. This is where you're going to experience synchronicities and things happening that are happening as if by magic. It's like you were thinking about someone and all of a sudden, somehow they show up. It could be in real life. Maybe you saw them on Facebook, or they texted you, or like something that is tied to them. Maybe you heard somebody that had the same name. This is how things are happening for you. Little things that are confirming that you're in this place of alignment. I feel love is in the air for you as well. I'm getting power couple vibes. So there's many layers to the Two of Cups here. Well, for all the cards. And you have no, I'm getting the word bad juju. There is no bad juju here. No black magic. Like, it's not there. It only has power if you believe that it has power. So I feel what's happening here is I'm getting a crossroads. I'm getting a darker energy coming through. And, sometimes we go through both light and dark energies at the same time. We can be going through an awesome experience, but in the background, we might be feeling something different, right? So sometimes it comes in like that. I do feel there may be test-like experiences you are moving through as you are aligning, because anytime I experience this kind of stuff, I think, how bad do I want this? I feel like Spirit is asking me, like, how bad do you want it? And then it's like, I want this bad. So I put more energy into it. And then I push through any kind of limitations, any kind of barriers, right? By grounding and centering myself, by not staying in that state of worry. I'm not in alignment with that. I'm aligning back to my center. So I feel this is a balanced, centered state of being. Your mind is quiet, your heart is at peace, and your nervous system is calm. And, for me, I implement practices in my day-to-day life that keep me centered. And I feel that's very important, because when I'm not centered, everything is chaotic. It just feels like I have no structure. Like, where am I even going? Right. So I don't like that feeling. It's not about control. It's more about flowing. Right. So I like to flow. I like to move and, continue on with what I'm doing. And yeah, I feel Spirit is encouraging you to create a rhythm and flow in your life right now, Capricorn, to really, have a schedule, a routine, right? I've been getting up a little bit earlier. Today, though, I'm being a little bit lazy. I'm just kind of meandering throughout my morning. I have a certain time I start at. Today, I'm late. I don't know why I did that. I was just in this like mode, and I feel this is the wave of energy that is coming in. It's almost like light. It's not pressured. It's not taking life seriously. So the Two of Cups today is coming in as that energy of lightness, not putting too much pressure on yourself. Even though I'm late starting filming, my whole schedule, my structure is going to stay the same. It just moves around with when I show up, right? So Two of Cups also is you meeting the right people, you connecting, you having conversations, you building bonds and rapport. And together, this dream works. And some of you are finding yourselves connecting with people or talking to people or around a lot of people. And this is just the energy that is in the air. So Spirit is encouraging you to embrace it, to explore it and see what it is that you can discover here. Great conversations. I've had conversations with people where, I was not expecting to have that conversation and confirmation at the same time, but a conversation that opens your mind to see the world differently. And I always find these as magical encounters, because I was searching for the information and I got it through a stranger. like a random conversation, at the bus stop or at the grocery store or at an event. So you're meant to connect with people right now, and love, romantic love is in the air. I feel that you are going to connect with someone on a really deep level here, Capricorn. This could be someone already in your life. And what's happening here is this energy is quickly going to build into something really like a powerhouse, power couple. So know there's great success ahead with you and others. And, if you're looking for love, you got to be in it to win it, right? You've got to take part in that energy. So I remember before I met my husband, I actually met him on Bumble, believe it or not. And I knew that I have to go meet people because that's the only way I'm going to find him. And that's exactly when I found him 6 months later, right? So know that you are magnetic. We've got a lion here in the background. That is a spirit animal that is supporting you at this time as you are moving through your world, and it's asking you to be courageous. That is the energy of Sun in the sign of Aries. Courageous, bold, not afraid. Fear, sure, it can be there, but we're moving past it. It could be a layer, an illusion, and you are finding yourself moving right through it. So the World card, I feel there's so many things I'm feeling with this card today. It really does feel like you're stepping into a completely different world, and your world isn't going to instantly change. This is something gradual, and you've been already vibing with this energy, Capricorn, in some way. So you have to share with me how that is. Like, what are some of the signs? Because the world, the universe is speaking to you with so many different planetary alignments, things that are happening in the cosmos that are, it's almost like they're pushing us forward. They're giving us this little extra energy push to break through any kind of barriers. And I feel this is what's happening. You are elevating in your experience. So you're going to have elevation symptoms here. And, don't assume something isn't, an ascension symptom. Make sure if something is chronic or coming up a lot, you get that looked at. But ascension symptoms like feeling tired, um, dizzy spells, headaches, flashing of lights, these kinds of things. Now, your presence in the world here is huge. And I feel that this is a mission for some of you that your soul came here for. There's something that you are meant to share through your experience. So everything that's happened in your life, Capricorn, every phase, every cycle, every up, every down, every ending, every beginning, there's a purpose and a reason to that. And I feel there is a story that you are meant to share through your creativity. You are unique. I feel the way that you're able to interpret your world, your reality, share it with others. It's going to allow people to resonate with your message, but also open up to that way of seeing, that way of understanding. And I feel that's incredibly important. So you pack a punch, and this is a new year for you where you're going to see the results of your efforts. You're going to see how your world is changing in a way that you desire because you are the one showing up. You are the one that is putting your magic in the world to create this reality. This is through you. It's a direct reflection of the kind of energy you are outputting in your reality. So I wanted to ask you, how are you showing up in your world right now, Capricorn? How are you feeling like today before watching this reading, when you woke up in the morning, or whatever time you're watching this? How has your day been? How have you been feeling? Is there joy and love in your day? I really want you to look for that because this is the energy that they're connecting us to. Love, kindness, compassion. Sometimes we're so caught up in our minds, the world of thoughts, the worlds of imagination. There's a lot of worlds coming in. What they are trying to do here is reconnect you with the here and the now, this present moment. And I feel the practice of gratitude here is going to be important, right? I wake up every day thinking that I have a blank canvas. I have another opportunity to create. Living in the mountains now, the sunrises here are so beautiful. And Every day is a completely different day, and I want to film everything. Like, we have a very photogenic property, so I've been sharing that on my Instagram account, and every day is a new day. The world is just so big and so vast. Like, just the things that I've been experiencing here in the last 6 months is just, I feel like I'm in a magical forest. This is what it feels like. And I don't know. I'm getting whispers from the forest. I feel that Mother Earth is communicating to you, and maybe you're meant to work with Mother Earth in some way. Maybe you are creating some sort of concoction, like some sort of, like you're a magician, you are working, you're putting things together. So I'm seeing that, I don't know, there's something that you're doing here that you're going to offer to others. Your creativity here is going to be like ammo, like superpower. This is what you're meant to apply. So Capricorn, there is something that is beginning for you here. So I wanted to pull another spirit animal along with the lion that is supporting you right now. So this animal you're going to feel within you as your instincts, as your inner knowing. Okay, so we are getting for you crow spirit. Have you seen a crow recently? Maybe it feels like there's one following you around. So co-create with spirit. You are meant to co-create with spirit. And this is the message. Anytime you see this crow, remember you are here to co-create with spirit. We have the number 17. This might be a number that is significant for you. We also have the number 1, 2, and 21. Many different numbers that are connecting with you right now. Some of you may have been born on the 17th. So let's read you the interpretation here. All right, where are we here? All right, so as you look around you, Capricorn, can you sense the magic that pulses through the world? Have you witnessed how every thought can become a thing? How every intention can call the universe into action as a sacred law shape what you experience? The universe works in perfect order. When you align your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs with spirit, you will want to crow with delight, feeling the excitement and wonder of being in harmony with something much larger than yourself. Crow Spirit says you are right on target now to see your dreams magically come into being in the visible world. The laws of abundance, compensation, frequency, and praise are operating in your favor at this time. So remember to be grateful and praise what is yours, even if it is still coalescing into form, still residing in the invisible realms of co-creation. No matter what area of your life you're concerned with right now, what you hope for is on its way. For Spirit is your co-creation partner. And I feel called to read you the protection message as well. So Crow Spirit wants to know why you think there is no magic in the world, if that's what you think. Or do you believe that there once was, but it ran out, leaving nothing but ordinariness? Although conditions have become challenging, you have no reason to believe that everything you've set an intention for will elude you. Right now, the outer world is shifting. Can you feel it? I feel you can feel it. Maybe you are fretting about experiencing the results of some of your own poor choices or judgment from the past. Crow Spirit is here to remind you that you can always course correct and get back on track. And I feel this is what the energy in the air is. It's getting you back on track, Capricorn. So maybe you've been hit by a loss or disappointment as a result of an event that had absolutely nothing to do with your manifesting, yet it has shaken you to the core. Crow Spirit asks you to trust that no matter the temporary conditions, things will right themselves very soon. The law of balance makes it inevitable that this too shall pass. All right, so divine order, balance through the Two of Cups. So that is Crow Spirit's message for you. And we're going to go ahead, close, and seal your reading now with an angel number. So we are getting for you, my friends, 6060 opportunity. Life is full of opportunities. So you are getting help from above at this time. They're wanting you to start taking steps, Capricorn. Life is changing, and you are also actively participating in these life changes. There's a fresh start here. So Spirit wants you to get out there and explore this fresh start. Again, you are under divine support. So don't be afraid here. Set the fear aside. Let it go for a moment and allow yourself to be free to explore. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed that, my family and I have lots more to share with you.
Ria and I have our helpful 14-day mindset shift and 60-day soul commitment challenge ebooks to help give you the tools to transform and grow into your best self.
You can find my special handmade intention candles made with loving care along with my other creations at Koto Create.
Hi, Tom here. Feel free to check out my spiritual health and wellness videos and more new stuff every day on Sacred Knowledge Living. And sometimes even these guys make an appearance. Take care and be calm.
Last but not least, my daughter and I have these beautiful pendant collections available at Sacred Haven. And Katomi and I are still creating videos at Sacred Oracles whenever we have time throughout the month. So you can find all the links in the description box below, and we appreciate all of your support.
Thank
you for watching. I'm sorry.
It's pretty close.